Griffin, you're the new home run king of the team, bypassing late tonight. Just what was working so well for you?
Yeah, I hope that's the same thing towards the end of the year, but I don't want to mouth off to Blake right now. He can kind of put me in the dust pretty quick. But, I just felt good at the plate. I felt good, the last couple weeks, and just going out there and executing and, trying to put good swings on the ball, and if they go, they go. I'm not up there thinking, hit a home run, but, if I do what I've trained to do, I feel like it puts me in a good position to drive the ball, and it's always nice when guys get on base and we can put together big innings because of it.
What were you all as an offense seeing in that third inning that allowed y'all to have that big inning?
Yeah, I think it started with right. It started with a walk. I think Maui walked, and that's huge to get a leadoff guy on base. I think it's just a little thing that gets overlooked a lot, but Maui got on base, and Hunter, destroys that ball to left, and Dickey gets into one, but we get guys on base. So I think for us as an offense, it's important to have as many people as we can on. So when we do run into some, because we will, it's nice when they're not solo home runs.
Some of those home runs you've been hitting lately have kind of looked like 2 or 3 irons. I mean, they've been those kind of low trajectory line drives. Is that a product of your approach? You said you're not up there trying to hit home runs, and with the exit velocities, it kind of looks that way, or the trajectories.
I've really just been trying to work to stay through the ball. Sometimes when you spin off, you can kind of flare balls real high, or when you get them flush. I'm just trying to get to the contact and stay through it and stay on it. Coach V works with me a lot of not spinning off the ball, so staying through it helps me kind of. Like my bat might be on path with the ball, like once I hit it and then through it, so it's more of a flush, feeling or contact point.
How challenging is it to have the consistency that Jared has had, really game in, game out the last month at the plate?
Yeah, I think it's the hardest thing to do in baseball as a hitter, at least. Everybody wants consistency. It's extremely difficult to do. So hats off to that guy, but I think it's it's pretty easy to see why he's having so much success. He's willing to do whatever it is in that at bat he needs to do to be successful, right? They shift, and he's willing to put down a bunt for a hit. He gets to 2 strikes, he's willing to shorten up and chop a ball up the middle. And if he's in an advantage county, he's willing to do damage because he's just a really good hitter. And consistency, like you said, it's the hardest thing to do in this sport. But when you have an approach like that, it gives you the best chance to be consistent. So he's just a good hitter in general. He can do a lot of things, and he has a lot of tools in his belt to be able to use. And as a hitter, that's the best thing you can have.
It's allowed you to click to the extent that you have this last month or so, especially. That is, I guess it's not a given that you're going to be in the lineup every day that you show up.
Yeah, just staying focused on what I can control and trying to prepare the same way every day. Whether if I know I'm in there and I'm not, or if I'm not, showing up to the field and taking my BP and my prep work the same way every day. And then if I'm not in there, just trying to stay locked in. Sometimes you're not in there and you can kind of doze off, or maybe you're frustrated or something and you kind of tune out of the game. But for me, just staying locked into the baseball game. So if I do come in later, I don't. I feel like I'm prepared. It's not like it's a surprise to me. And then you kind of get in the box. That's where things kind of speed up.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Griffin.